A reminder, acolytes are permitted to entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requesting to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I am sure you serve her still. Classy.
What's inside?
That's curious.
Conventional medicine. I mean, I kind of assume that they're trapped.
Open this cage, you munting asshole!
Note, install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones and it will rust the spikes besides. Line slashes through the above, the same hand fresh ink below. Disregard. The smell gives me sweet dreams. Right.
Should mind my step.
Seems like an extreme sensor.
Wonder what's past this.
Oh! I'm just using another set of tools. That's the reason I got the spares. Oh, hang on.
I'm ready.
Doesn't her, why aren't you sneaking also?
Mustn't let anyone see.
Is it... I thought she did something with poison now because of her... She got like a weird smite. I don't know where to look. I think it's just part of her attack now. Passives, maybe? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it is poison damage. Ooh. 8 temp HP. Or... Pure heal. She can do that very often. I mean, honestly, Harmony could have more consistent poison damage, so more consistent healing. I do lose a point of armor class, though. Man. You know what? Let's see how it looks. There, that resolved it real quick. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and word cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can even function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half pikes, and even the ones who can't, who can be trained to march a step, can serve as prime catapult fodder. Oh, wow, classy. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is a profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiat. Therefore, let the high priest of the 7 tribes of the southwest sword coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well fed, well flattered, and well lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priest will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiat, the absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, the warriors will follow. Right.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really. Hello, world. Plenty left to see.
Maybe I need more buckets.
Harmony is a bougie bitch.
Breathe deep and move.
I already read the personal notes, I believe. Oh, another disc.
Let's see what this does.
I didn't see it.
This Gith slate looks like the other. Another story.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off. What? Maybe I can't be sneaking. Started a conversation. I wouldn't say that's what I was doing. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bonedaughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the fallen one was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nulloids to be deployed. Oh, they're that far in, huh? She has been inconsolable and won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Ha! She'll come to heels again soon enough.
How much further can I go?
So this one, conventional medicine. Let's see what the other book of his has to say before I go grabbing at anything. Request from Nox Caravan. Any works by Mordenkainen I must catch up on current events. No Volo, better century of ignorance. Hinvelum holds ink like no other, could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library, current volume badly scorched.
Come on. open up.
That's unlocked just in case. Need to get the fuck out of here. Really? Wow. Okay, never mind.
This calls for careful footwork.
Oh. Oh, I guess there was a sneaky way in here, huh?
Best be on my way.
You know what? Let's not risk. Let's see. One of these probably opens a door. But I know it's not conventional medicine. Oh.
This really isn't my forte.
Oh. Flip this. Why are you not flipping the switch? Gale, buddy, friend, pal. Why are you not flipping that switch? Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Uh-oh. What we do? It seems as though I've made a massive mistake. Oh.
What now?
What could it want, though? Nope. Heart, probably. That makes sense. This guy's fucking weird.
Need to keep focused.
attention.
Not the fucking bowl.
Whisper mode.
What to do?
Really? Well, it said interrupted, not invalid. Is it because I don't have an action? Not enough resources. Probably because I don't have an action.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Why do you say that while we're being consumed in a poison trap?
Nice and quiet now. What path lies before me?
What am I? Okay, there we are. Hands are a little off. Okay, everybody run aside.
Very well.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Onward in her name.
Don't be shy. Long and low.
My faith will guide me.
Oh, classy. Oh, fuck. I mean, it doesn't seem to be doing poison damage, it's just poisoning us. Actually, annoying, but...
Unseen. Perfect.
To the left.
Oh.
And
Best get going. Bet I can crack that open.
Oh. Wizard hat. Encrusted with
about my magic.
Why do you say encrusted? That sounds gross. Let's see what that means.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Maybe the other ones. No, not quite. Maybe it's because I'm in a
On my
hostile
way.
place.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Alright. I redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I have no choice. The temple will not surrender the night song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I'm sure he'll forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's gates at least.
This night song sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
I believe I already
nice
knew that.
name. Wonder if it's a music box or something.
We already know it's a person.
If we find it, we can use it against Thorn, perhaps.
First, we have to find it. And I suspect he keeps it very...
Oh. Oh. Guys, come on. Oh, well, never mind, it's all done. Right. It's a dead pixie. Oh, well, oh, since... Alright. Just hoping to examine it. Oh, all the way at the bottom. Oh. Jeez. Okay. Bunch of broken moon lanterns. And the ritual circle.
Carved into the bench's
Oh.
rotted surface
That's
are
what's supposed to be
strange,
happening?
half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so... tainted.
What's the point of it?
The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave.
That looks like a
The
glitch.
discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. And with one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. And she'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
Eh. What do you want to do, Gal?
Very well. Stand back, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh?
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands, I'd think it was Mistra herself brushing against my skin.
I didn't notice anything.
Oh. I've no idea you were so insensitive. No, don't feel disheartened. Very few are capable of attuning themselves to what I just experienced. A state of affairs Mistra prefers, in all honesty. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Unless this boon is going to stop you from booming, I don't think it's worth its weight.
True enough. And somehow I doubt that's an order Mistra will be willing to rescind, no matter how many times I impress her. The stakes are simply too high. Strange, though. that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
Oh, shit, was that it? I was hoping for more useful information from this place. Never liked stairs.
I'd love to, thanks.
Journal? Oh, well. Not exactly, but alright.
Down the fire.
Right on my feet.
My dark goddess, when I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My dark goddess, when I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My dark goddess, when the flock was full, I punished the wicked. My dark goddess, when the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My dark goddess, I am yours.
Carefully now.
Really starting to wonder if Shadowheart's the daughter. Unless it's the night song, which would, I guess that would also make sense.
Keeping my head down. Right tool will do the trick.
Oh, these ones. Really? Okay. Give me another. Oh, natural 20. There we go. Ooh, guard dog. Close the door. Alright. Oh, hang on, everybody.
I don't need any attention right now. Don't mind if I do. No traps, please. Let's see.
Stand, soldier.
Oh.
These are the general's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is familiar.
Huh. Sure.
I do not know your face, but your scent. Selûnite magic. It used to fill these halls back when I was flesh. Since my master brought me back, this place smells wrong. His family is gone, replaced by bootlickers and beasts. You are neither. So tell me true. What is your purpose here?
I want to stop the Absolute.
I protect my master. What becomes of his master, I care not. Pass, then. But I will be watching.
My scent triggered a memory in you. What was it?
Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin.
Oh, right. You
I
explained that.
died the same night she did. My master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember. But he brought me back.
Oh, wait, it's
I
not
will
Shadowheart,
not
it's that
fail
girl.
him again.
Brain. Okay, well, crew, we're welcome here.
Don't want to draw any attention.
General, given what we know from my research about the Gith artifact, I can't emphasize enough how critical it is that it be recovered. The power that artifact contains can boost our own efforts to unforeseen levels. But if it falls into the hands of enemies of which in persistence, it could bring down all of our plans and schemes. The body of our hand-picked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the Nautilite, and I'm not at all easy in my mind about that fact. I wonder who that is. Maybe it's me. Find the artifact, employ rigorous means, do not fail. Lord Gortash.
Might be useful.
Potion. Saint Chimac depicts the area surrounding the Moonrise Towers in detail, in particular the profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbit, black bear, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Excuse me. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Elm, including several near archipelagos in the Sea of Swords. A large red arrow stretches out from the east and branches into numerous small arrows fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's plan to conquest.
I'll give it a shot.
Map of Eltigard, centering on the city of El Turel and showing the nearby towns of Triel, Scornbull, and Burdusk. A series of concentric lines surround the city with all avenues of escape blacked off, plans for a siege. Gates. Baldur's Gate. I think I've already read that one.
Moving in.
That might be worth a look.
Nice. Elder Brain Domination. Oh. Confidential. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by the General Ketheric, young Gortash's plan to enslave an illithid elder brain and make it our marionette under the control of the Crown of Karsus has proceeded almost without flaw, barring a slight delay where our Bahalist allies sorted out their leadership conflict. The weak point must surely be the sharing of the Netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement in that of the murder cult, but eventually it's certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all three Netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me, by preference, but not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Kartosh fears that energized by the dark energies of the crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he's right, the need to invest the power of the Netherstones in a single wielder is urgent, even more so in that Enver Gortash, at least, must be thinking the same way. Oh boy. That's big. Big stuff. Take your fucking fruit bowl. Change your sheets.
With a flick of the wrist.
Oh, that's real good.
Come on, let's go.
There's no time to waste.
That's pretty
At the
good.
ready.
That's pretty. Eh.
No time to rest.
That's good.
Your desire.
You're gonna get the fancy one. And there's a letter. My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and like the silver gardens we've both dreamt of. I go to my reward and live quite attached to you, yet my heart. Selune's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only separate separation. How I love you forever, Melodia.
Wife loved him deeply. Perhaps he was even a good man once.
Still alive. So that's progress. No one back home will ever believe this.
Excuse me,
Don't
pup.
waste a step.
Balthazar, thank you for returning what was mine. I have no doubt all will be well once the war is over. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. It's just the hall, yeah. Weird that they're so secretive, but all these doors are connected.
Looking ahead.
Apostle Diary. Most of the text has been scoured away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs, the pillars, your bleached skull, the dome, take on Apostle's final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone. Oh, we're looking for a bone cathedral then, The Ethic of War by Christine Solta. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then? Once they have fallen to our might, are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not, for that shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders. We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Magnanimity? Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its spectre, of course. Lordy.
Lost in thought.
Let's see if you can figure out what it is, religion.
Something about taking on the Apostle's form. Just what is Ketheric Thorn planning?
That's what the success is.
If not over, then through.
He's making a bone temple. Because, he's a sane and, not terrifying individual. Dictated to scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Sweeping up individual drow renegades is not giving us the cadre of Loth-trained veterans I want for our staff and officer corps. We must be more ambitious. Agent Zelfrey, Trousseau 113. Yikes. We'll be commanded to infiltrate Menzoberranzan itself, ideally housebound. Isn't this the one that girl who with wanting to meet Asterion is supposed to be from? Ostensibly to proselytize on behalf of the Divine Absolute. I think Zilfrey will be convincing in this role. This intrusion will excite outrage among the Baron matrons, who can be counted upon to send a warband to exterminate whoever was so rash as to promote anti-Lothal posture in their home. Zilfrey will have left a clear trail back to Moonrise Towers, where the warband will find not a circle of ragtag heretics, but an army in the making. I will parley with the Drow leader, but as we negotiate, our warband will be ambushed and every Drow warrior recaptured will be tadpoled. This accomplished, the warband leader will meet the same fate, and thus we shall acquire our cadre of Underdark warriors. And all it cost us is the life of the loyal agent Zilfrey, but he is, truth be told, a tedious enthusiast, and I will not miss him. I will take that with me. Maybe I can hand it off to that guy if he's not dead yet. Or girl. I don't know that. I don't know the
Never a
gender
dull
of that name.
moment. Don't give me trouble now.
Nice. Nice devotee. This diary records the life of John Medellin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Sulene, John Medellin exchanged his claws for a greatsword and a cause. He exchanged his claws for a greatsword and a cause. That's a good line. He would keep this priestess, her name Erlona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Erlona was a saint of the goddess and gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. Oh, nice. That's cool. Hey, why don't you read this cool book? I'm trying to make you think about your religion.
Something good here, I hope.
Oh, nice. Why don't you take it? I think I might have read this one. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. I'm not reading it now. Oh boy. Hello. Oh, wait. Are you actually locked? Oh, okay. I don't suppose you can be reasoned with, can you? She wasn't surprised.
On I go.
Good for her. It's kind of wild. Boop. The deadliest boop. Pick out their fucking eyes.
My turn.
Get 'em.
Fun.
Oh, good shit. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture myself in an enormous opaque, silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Though the healers say I may pass into the city of judgment soon.
Better
Know
make camp
this.
soon. Might be a while before
Darling
there's another
daughter.
chance to rest.
I am always around you. I am always with you, and the Moon will never allow you to bear the burden you cannot carry. I love you forever. A love that has no death. Mama. Damn. Big woman. Two reverberations. My Nice one. The strength, dexterity, and constitution. When the entity has 5 or more, it takes 1d4 thunder and possibly falls prone. Oh. That's pretty solid.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Kind of meh about. A little meh.
Salutations.
Not at all meh. Yeah, let's get that to her.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
I was like, wait, is the bed also a mimic?
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
Yeah, why don't you look at that? Few recognize Shar as a goddess of creation or Selûne as a goddess of destruction, yet both are true. Born in the primordial ebb and flow of time, they forged Ambiar Toril together on Shantae, mother of life, sprung into existence, light and dark hung in perfect balance, embraced by Shar and lighted by Selûne. Yet their creations were cold and distant, and Shantae prayed for warmth. This simple request divided the sisters, driving them to conflict, but it was Selûne that forced true flame into Ambiar Toril, sparking the sun. How could Shar not be harmed by such a betrayal, forced to war against both the light and the sun and the light of the moon? As the goddess tore each other asunder, they formed new gods and new conflicts, all for the sake of a little warmth. The lesson is this: to put selfish comforts over the fates of existence is folly. For those who understand, the Lady of Loss is always listening. There's like a meaty, growl there. I did not care for. Could you please?
With haste.
Honestly, it doesn't even need to be Selûne. Just not
I've got
her.
a long road ahead.
Oh, plaque.
Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten. Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
That's a frankly terrifying looking throne.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Alright. Where do these routes lead? Because I don't want to just pop it in front of someone. So let's F5, because I haven't saved in a while. We've gone through a lot of stuff. And if I just instantly die, then, well, hell. Oh, we're in the rafters above, I see. Interesting. Maybe we should be sneaking, actually.
Don't waste a step.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
My hands slipped.
You did. She gives them to you fully.
Is there anything beneficial to being up here?
Lives in this tower. Something big.
You're the biggest thing here. Nothing to be afraid of. Not afraid. Hungry.
I'm not really seeing anywhere that going to would be beneficial to me anymore.
Glory to come, yeah? Absolute's picking a fight.
If it had been the reverse, where I'd come up here and then climbed up here, that probably would have been good. way up from here? Ugh. I'll talk to that person and they're probably gonna be mad at me.
Moving ahead.
And I feel like I've really learned a lot, so...
Bet that will fit in my
Happy
bag.
with the trip, I just want to know more. Can I just go? Yeah. Did I interact with this? Yeah, okay. Little gift. Oh, right. I believe I read everything from this.
Open up.
Yep. Mistress of Souls. Oh boy. I think I have a shield amulet, right? Yeah. Well, I think we're still expecting to be able to talk through this, I think.
No one stopped me yet.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters
Oh,
yours
fuck.
abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
Why bother? The curse will take him just fine.
Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
Rather
She
you didn't.
parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is
Shit.
searching for proof of your faith.
That was my first thought. Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, that was my first thought. Oof. Really?
She is formidable. But how many days of passion will you get out of her? How many nights? The Absolute will give you something that can last. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Prove it.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Fuck off. Well, I live to serve. What do you need of me?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it.
Convenient.
The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have
Says it like a
lost
slur.
contact with him. Go there.
Balthazar.
Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
What is the relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
I mean, knowing what I'm trying to retrieve would really help me in the whole retrieving it a bit. What did you mean by losing contact?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Alright, I'm ready to head.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Right. Clear conscience. Know thy clientele. Well, I guess it's a win in our book, because that's one less enemy, but damn do I feel a bit dirty about it. Still gonna loot him. Balthazar's had neither word nor to us. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. He needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's heard the thing to hills. Perhaps hobgoblins. Well, what's your story?
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
Can you not talk in my fucking head when I'm surrounded by people who can read my thoughts? Maybe. Possibly. I've heard the lucky few often come back changed.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Right. Well. Alright, well, it seems like I'm getting pushed towards, going through that portal down in the gauntlet. Should I finish off Balthazar now or later, I wonder? There's also the Githyanki. I'm getting the feeling it's either one or the other, and I'm much more interested in this. Verge of the Nice. Probably long rest. Yeah, long rest first.
This for now.
Oh, Gale's totally fine. What the hell?
Let's get on with it.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Actually, with how good Gale's doing, I might just go for it. Ooh, I'm nervous. Exciting. What time is it?
Yeah, here goes nothing.
Your party is gathered. You are ready, or so you hope. As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Oh!